Hey everyone! Today we are talking about ergothioneine. This is an amino acid found mainly in mushrooms. Scientists now see it as a powerful tool for staying fit and healthy as you age. A 2025 study in cell metabolism from researchers at the German Leibniz Institute for Analytical Sciences revealed a new way this compound works. The body uses ergothioneine to make hydrogen sulfide through the enzyme cystathionine gamma lyase. That hydrogen sulfide then activates other enzymes through a process called persulfidation. This activation pushes cells to produce more NAD+, and that coenzyme fuels energy reactions in the body. In that same study, researchers gave 9-month-old lab rats drinking water with ergothioneine for 4 weeks. Those rats match humans in their 30s. The human equivalent dose was 25 to 35 milligrams daily. After 4 weeks, the rats had more NAD+ in their muscles and ran longer on a treadmill before reaching exhaustion. For people in their 30s and 40s, this means ergothioneine supplementation helps maintain the energy and fitness levels of their 20s. The boost in NAD+ supports natural energy production without relying on synthetic precursors. This gives adults a practical way to slow down the cellular energy drop that typically happens with age. This is not the first study to show ergothioneine improves physical performance. In 2022, researcher Theo Fauvet from the University of Montpellier published a study in Frontiers in Physiology. He gave mice ergothioneine in their water for 7 days. Then he had them run at 70% of their maximum aerobic speed. Supplemented mice ran for 72 minutes, while the control mice stopped after 50 minutes. This marks a 41% endurance increase. The supplemented mice worked harder yet showed muscle damage markers comparable to the control group. Their anabolic signaling through 4-EBP1, RPS6 ACT, IGF-1 and mTOR remains strong. For active humans, this translates to longer workouts with less tissue stress. You can push harder on runs or bike rides without breaking down muscle. The compound supports recovery and does not interfere with muscle growth signals. The benefits go beyond athletics. In 2020, Einar Smith of Lund University published a landmark study in the journal Heart. He tracked 3,236 participants from the Malmo diet and cancer study for an average of 21 years. Blood levels of ergothioneine matched diets high in vegetables and mushrooms. Participants with the highest ergothioneine levels had lower rates of cardiovascular disease. They also had lower rates of death from heart disease and lower all-cause mortality. This amino acid works as an antioxidant and keeps artery wall cells healthy. Eating mushrooms and vegetables regularly is a direct way to support long-term heart health. Ergothioneine also defends the brain. A 2017 Japanese study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society followed 13,230 people aged 65 and older for 5.7 years. Researchers tracked mushroom intake and dementia risk. Participants who ate the most mushrooms each week had the lowest risk of developing dementia. Laboratory studies show ergothioneine protects brain cells from beta-amyloid. Beta-amyloid is a substance tied to Alzheimer's disease. Older adults with cognitive decline have lower ergothioneine levels in their blood compared to mentally sharp peers. Japanese researchers also found lower levels in people with Parkinson's disease. Bruce Ames proposed that ergothioneine acts as a longevity vitamin. Certain fungi and microbes produce it in nature. The body absorbs it through a specific transporter called octin-1 and sends it into the blood. It then builds up in tissues such as the eyes, red blood cells, skin, and kidneys. Epidemiological data links higher ergothioneine intake to longer life and lower death rates from neurological disorders. Modern farming practices deplete fungal communities in soil. This means many people need to actively seek out ergothioneine-rich foods or supplements to get enough protection. Adding mushrooms to your diet is a simple and effective strategy. If you want to apply this research, start with dietary sources. Oyster mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, and portobello mushrooms contain the highest amounts. A 2022 study showed that regular mushroom consumption provides meaningful levels of this amino acid. You can also consider supplementation to reach specific targets. Daily intake of 25 to 35 milligrams aligns with the doses used in successful animal studies. Most standard capsules contain 10 milligrams each. Taking 2 to 3 capsules daily or eating large servings of mushrooms puts you in the effective range. Adjust your intake based on your diet and activity level. Ergothioneine boosts NAD+ through a natural pathway. It increases endurance by 41% while protecting muscle. It lowers cardiovascular disease risk and defends the brain against dementia. Prioritize mushrooms or supplements to tap into these benefits. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.